guys, welcome to our yoga class. I hope you're all doing really well. Today we're going to be practicing a nice slow-paced class with a little bit of spice added in if you would like it. We're going to start in a seat today, whatever's comfortable for you. You know your body, so pick wherever you're feeling really grounded and comfortable. I'm going to close down the eyes, rest the hands on the knees, and start with 3 deep breaths. Nice long inhale, fill the lungs all the way to the top. We're going to sigh to let go. 2 more of those. Big inhale in. And a big sigh to release. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful work. Letting the breath return to normal now, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. I'm going to bring our hands to our hearts, softly blink the eyes open. Take an inhale, reach the arms all the way to the sky. Take an exhale, open the chest, send the thumbs back, pinkies forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, press back. Last one, inhale, open. Exhale, press thumbs back. Beautiful work. We're going to add on to this movement. Inhale, look up, follow the hands. Exhale, round forward. Fold over the legs. Inhale, tuck the chin, rain the fingers all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open, stay open. Exhale, press over to the left, take a side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, take a twist, take the right hand to the right knee, look over the left shoulder. Feel that beautiful opening through the chest and through the back body. One more breath in. Breath out, switch the sides. Nice big pull, beautiful. One more inhale. Amazing work. Exhale, come back through center. Let's roll over the knees and come to an all fours position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We'll take just a little wiggle side to side, get rid of a little bit of movement. Rocking it out, beautiful work. Take an inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. First one of the class. Have a good pedal. Press the palms into the earth. We're just getting some movement through the hamstrings and the legs. Try to bend the knees generously here so that you don't have an over-rounded spine. Belly button is drawn in towards the spine so that we've got a nice tight tummy. Amazing work. Take an inhale, look forward, take a slow walk all the way up to the top of the mat. Exhale, big forward fold. We're going to hang here for a little while in our forward fold. Knees bent fairly generously and just let the head fall so that you've got a little bit of a sway. Maybe nod the head yes, shake it no. Amazing work. Let's take an inhale, halfway lift up, flat back position, straighten the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Stay in your forward fold. Beautiful work. Let's plant our left fingers on the mat, however much you need to bend your knees to do so. We're going to straighten the right leg, stay bent through the left, and peel the right arm open. Inhale, big beautiful twist. Exhale, drop the right fingertips down and switch the knees. So left leg straight, right leg bent. Inhale, open the left arm. Big breath in. Exhale, roll it down to center. Beautiful forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful. Inhale, follow the gaze. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step the body back to your plank or half plank. I'm happy for you to start in plank if you're feeling it today. And on an exhale, we're going to bend at the elbows and just drop all the way down to the mat. Inhale, take a baby cobra. Exhale, release. 2 more of those. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Adding on now, let's walk our fingertips off the mat. Lift the elbows up. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, fold. 2 more, getting a little higher each time. Last one. And fold. Well done. Press the hands under the shoulders. Pivot yourself up and back. Curl the toes under. Downward facing dog. Spine is super duper warm. If you need a child's pose, you know you can always take one whenever your body is calling for it. Beautiful work. Let's inhale. Look forward in between the thumbs. Just lift the left leg slightly and take a gentle step through to a nice low lunge. Lower the back knee, uncurl the toe, press hips really, really forward here. I still want knee over ankle though. So if the knee's overshooting the toe, just walk the foot further forward. Fingertips press into the mat. We inhale, open our heart and try to lengthen shoulders back and down, feeling a really gentle or maybe generous stretch through the right hip. We're deepening our breath, holding strong. Take an inhale. On the exhale, I want you to curl the back toe under, hover the back knee and just step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press the hands into the earth. Step the body back to your high plank. Roll through a chaturanga if you're ready, or again, you can transition through the knees. Take your time. Use your breath. Well done. Nice deep breathing. Let's look in between the thumbs, lift the right leg slightly, and just take a really gentle, slow step forward. Lower the back knee, uncurl the toe, press hips forward, come up to the fingertips and just lengthen the crown of the head forward. Try not to be rounded through the spine. Press the hips down. Feel that gentle stretch. If it's too much for you to have the fingertips down and a flat back, you just pop your hands on the knee and you'll still feel this beautiful stretch through the left hip. One more deep breath in. Breath out. Let's plant our hands, curl the back toe under, lock onto the quad to lift the back leg and gently step forward, forward fold. Well done. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands, step the body back to a downward facing dog. Nice little pedal. Amazing work. Beautiful. Inhale, looking forward, step or hop all the way up to the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. We're taking it up a notch. Inhale, lift all the way up. Reach the hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, press the feet into the earth. Find all 4 corners of the feet by spreading the toes. Tuck the tailbone slightly. And with control, lift the right knee up towards the chest. Big inhale in. Big exhale, hinge forward. Roll through to warrior 3. Kick the right leg back behind you. Try not to lose your balance. Flex the pinky toe down towards the floor. Maybe you lengthen arms out in front of you for a little bit more intensity. Soft bend in the left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, I want you to bend super slowly through the left leg. Super duper slow. Keep the right leg hovered. And with control, step back, lift up tall. Slow transitions are the hardest. Lift the arms nice and high. Take a high lunge, crescent lunge. Shoulders back and down, thumbs face back, pinkies forward. Big breath in. Big breath out. I want you to soften the back knee and shoot yourself back through to your warrior 3. Maybe arms are out in front this time. Pull pinky toe back. I'm just going to take a step back here. Pull, breathe, hold. I know the left leg is really feeling this. Tummy in tight. Make sure both hips are shining down towards the mat. Lift the thumbs a little higher. Lift the pinky toe a little higher. Breathe. One more breath in. Breath out. Like we came in with control, we transition. Lift the knee all the way up. Well done. One more inhale. Exhale. Return that foot down. Forward fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step the body back to plank. Roll through your chaturanga with your breath, or maybe you take a rest in child's pose. This practice is whatever you make of it. If you want more intensity today, you're going to work a little harder. If you want a little bit less, you're going to skip your chaturangas and hang out in child's pose. Beautiful work. On the next inhale, we look forward, we step or hop all the way to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands come to heart. Beautiful work. Let's transition to the other side. Lift the toes up and spread them into the mat so that we've got that beautiful grounding feeling in the feet. We'll inhale, lift our left leg high. Exhale, I want you to transition super slowly here with control. Find something to focus your gaze upon so you balance a little bit better. And with control, you hinge yourself back, warrior three. Hips are square. Eye gaze is down at the top of the mat or a little bit further in front. Breathe. Lift the chest, lift the leg. Like you're creating a capital T with the body. Take one more breath in here. And breath out. Remember our super slow transition. We bend the right leg really slow. And with control, we step back. And we inhale, lift up. Exhale, hold your lunge. Belly in tight, knee is over ankle, heart is over pelvis. One more breath in. Breath out, soften the back leg, not a jump, a very slow transition through to your warrior three again. Yes, the right leg is feeling the warmth. Maybe arms extend long for this one. We breathe. Got one more big giant breath in. Breath out with control, exactly how we came in. We transition our left leg back up to chest. It's okay if you fell or wobbled. And drop it down. We're all here to practice and learn. Have a little shake of the feet. And let's roll through our flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plant the hands, step or hop. Back to a plank, come forward on the toes. Lock the elbows in, chaturanga down. Inhale, open. And exhale, downward facing dog. We've built a little bit of warmth now, definitely feeling a little bit more heat in the body. Again, we're going to take it up a notch today. The end of class is going to be nice and slow, so this is our moment to work really hard. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, bend it through. One more, inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, this one we transition through, step in between the thumbs, find your lunge position. Tight through the belly, take an inhale, reach all the way up, high lunge. On the exhale, I want you to turn on the back foot, open the arms, warrior two, reach right fingertips forward, bend generously through right knee, knee over ankle, pull pinkies back, deepen the breath. Take an inhale, straighten the leg, look up at the palms as they touch. Take an exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Last one, lift. Exhale, deepest bend you've taken all day. Bend through that leg, tighten the tummy, breathe. Beautiful work. One more inhale. On the exhale, I want you to straighten the front leg, kick hips back, reach fingertips forward, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right fingertips come down towards the ankle or maybe a little higher. Focus on tucking the tailbone, stacking the shoulders and breathing. Maybe gaze is down or up depending on how the neck is feeling today. Breathe into it. One more inhale. Exhale, let's drop that right hand to meet the left and find a twist. Lift the left arm all the way up. Deep breath, this is super intense. Try not to hold the breath. One more inhale. And exhale, return the hand just like you came in. Reach all the way back up and through, warrior two. Well done. Hold the tummy tight. Big inhale. On the exhale, keep this bend and I want you to challenge yourself and see if you can lift the heel of the right leg. Holding, reaching pinkies back, shoulders back and down. Nice, tight bellies. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Well done. Let's windmill those arms. Sorry if you got a little shaky there. Press the palms into the earth and with control, reach that right leg back high, 3-legged dog. Well done. Big inhale in. Big exhale. I want you to bend the knee and sweep it through to our pigeon. Press the right knee near the right wrist. Untuck the back toe and press down. Beautiful. You worked hard for this. Take an inhale. Open the heart. Active pigeon today. So we're going to reach the fingertips forward. Open and melt the heart, square off the hips. Remember, if you ever want more intensity here, your aim is to get the shin parallel with the top of the mat. So you can always walk the heel a little higher. Depending on how tight you're feeling, that might not be even close today. Keep the hips nice and square. I just want you to really, really breathe here. Working on opening our hip and opening our glute up. This will advance us into a lot more poses. Take a big inhale. Big exhale, right hand in the center of the mat. Inhale, open the left. You might stay here or exhale, practicing our mermaid pose. We reach back for our left foot. Working on our flexibility. Try not to lean too far forward. Really lengthen through the spine. You might just grip the foot here, and this might be where you stay. We are working on a lot of flexibility in today's practice, so this is an amazing place to stay. Feeling that hip, not sinking too much to the right, trying to stay square. Maybe if you can advance here, you'll take the foot into the crease of the arm. Already you might feel more intensity. If you want to practice your balance, you'll reach your right hand up and around, gripping back and looking up. Let's hold for 3 breaths. I know. Very challenging pose. Last inhale. With control, we exhale, release, uncurl the toe, curl the toe under and reach back, downward facing dog. Well done. Staying in your down dog for a rest or rolling through a chaturanga, coming up to the tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. And exhale, rest back. Well done. Inhale, let's shoot that left leg high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, nose to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, nose to knee. Last one. Inhale, we lengthen. And we exhale, step it through gently in between the hands. Beautiful. Find your strength. Lift all the way up to your lunge. With control, one more breath in. Breath out, turn on the back toes, press into the outer edge blade, open the arms, warrior two. I'm just going to flip myself around so you don't have to stare at me from behind. Reach the arms forward, bend that front leg. Watch that it's not caving inwards but pressing out. Really bend generously. Try not to lean too far forward. Keep your strength here, deepen the breath. Let's take our straightens. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we lunge. Feel this beautiful breath flow through you as it fills you. Last one. Find your strength. Exhale, press it down. Breathe, pull the pinkies back. Find your strength. Look over that middle finger, shooting out all our energy left and right. One more breath in. Breath out, straighten front leg, kick the hips back, reach the fingertips forward and Trikonasana. Lower that left hand down, stack the shoulders. Deepen the breath. Beautiful, tighten the core. Can you stack the shoulders a little bit better? Can you tuck the hips under? One more breath in. Breath out, let's take our twist, connect the hands. Maybe you reach left hand up. Maybe not today, that's okay. It's a very intense posture. Do not hold the breath. I know it's tempting in our twisting poses. You've got one more inhale. Exhale with control. You return, you lift up, open wide, warrior two. Well done. Hold, press. And we're going to challenge ourselves, see if we can lift the heel, but maintain our bend. Try not to kind of hang out here, dumping all the pressure. You just hold tight. Lift and squeeze the tailbone and the belly button. One more inhale. Exhale with control, release. Turn on the back toe, lift up, lunge. Windmill it down. Press into the back foot, lift up left leg, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, shoot through to your pigeon. Can you land with control? Inhale, open the heart. Active pigeon, so we're staying up on the hands. We're working on squaring off the hips and lengthening the spine and losing this kind of rounded shape. Creates a little bit more of a back bend. But we're building so much strength and flexibility. Remember, if you want that a little bit more, you just lift that leg a little bit higher, square off a little bit further. Beautiful. Find your breath here. One more inhale. On our exhale, we'll plant our left hand and with control, we'll reach our right fingertips up. You know the levels for our mermaid pose. You choose where you're staying today. Maybe you reach back and you grip for the foot. Before you go any further here, take a moment to find the stretch. Don't crank yourself into an uncomfortable position. If you need more, you know you can always grip and lift the top arm. Remember to lift the gaze here if you are taking your mermaid. Got 3 breaths. Wherever you are, I know it's challenging, but try to use your breath. Last inhale. And exhale with control, we return. Curl the back toe under, lift and center. Beautiful. Let's take a chaturanga if you are taking those today. Otherwise, you know you can always rest. Beautiful work. Have a little pedal. Amazing job. Let's pick it up a little. Inhale, roll forward, high plank. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, plant the left hand in the center of the mat. Open up to the side, side plank, hold. Maybe you stack the feet. If that's not available, you're just going to drop the base leg and hold in this variation of side plank. Breathing with strength. If you want to challenge yourself, lift the right foot. Maybe you bend the leg and you reach for the foot. You've got one more breath in. Breath out with control. We go back through plank and we roll straight to the other side. Rolling over to the right. Inhale, open. If you want to take that tough variation straight away, you know where the foot is. Make sure you don't sink in the hips. Press, lift and open. Hold for a breath. And return to your high plank on the exhale. Hold. One more inhale. Exhale, let's take a chaturanga. Inhale, open and hold. Exhale, drop the knees, child's pose, well done. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. That was our small rest. We are moving through some more challenging poses. Take an inhale, look forward, step or hop all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it up. Exhale, release, hands to heart. We're going to take some balancing poses now, everyone. So bring our feet to hip distance apart, lengthening through the crown. We're going to inhale, reach our right leg high. Exhale, taking our tree pose today. We're going to have a lot of variations. So variation 1 is obviously to rest the heel against the ankle of the left leg. Even here, if you notice, you don't want to dump into that left leg. Stay lifted and lengthened. Maybe you come to the calf. For another challenge, maybe you reach for the foot and press it on the inner thigh of the left leg. Wherever you are, you do not want to be pressing into the knee. Beautiful. Our challenge from here is to maybe lift the arms, lift the gaze, maybe you close the eyes. If you would like even further advancement, we're going to practice our toe stand today. So grab your right foot and tuck it in. Let me find my balance first. Tuck it in super duper close to your hip. So if you can't get into this shape, just stay in your tree. For those who are wanting to advance, you're going to come from this shape, bend through the chest, bend through the left leg, and come down to fingertips on the floor. Again, this might be where you stay. If you would like more, you lift up onto the toe of the left foot and lower yourself down to toe stand. This is where the balancing kind of comes in and a bit of fun. You can lift up one hand, maybe the other. Ooh, maybe just one hand today. And I just want everyone, wherever you are, if you're in tree and you're not struggling or wobbling, to make sure that you challenge yourself by maybe lifting the hands or closing the eyes. If you're in toe stand, to come out, we're going to press through the hands, transition the exact same way we came in. And lift up the knee, and everyone drop down, have a little shimmy shake. Well done. We're going to go straight into the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, find your position in tree. Maybe you're straight into your toe stand today. If you are taking your toe stand, see if you can really lift the leg up. You might even need to hold it, which is absolutely fine. As you start to bend, you can release the foot and there'll be a little bit more pressure there. Fingertips come down and lift up to the toe of the right foot, and we find our balance. It might just be fingertips on the floor today, that's okay. I know I'm feeling a little bit wobbly. Maybe you lift one hand up, maybe the other. Try to straighten the back. If you're in tree, please challenge yourself and make sure that you are tight through your belly and breathing. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you lift your hands. Those in toe stand, transition out. We've got one more breath in. Breath out, we release. We have a little shimmy. Well done. Let's take a big inhale to refresh, let it go. And on the exhale, we're going to just throw it out behind us and come to a forward fold. Drop the head heavy. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Last chaturanga, plant the hands into the earth, step or hop back, come through your flow. Well done. And we're going to rest in a child's pose just for a moment. Have a couple deep breaths, and this might be where you stay for a little while longer. We do have one more added bonus challenge if you're feeling like it's in it for you today and that's what you're after. We're going to practice our crow pose. It's a tough one. Some days you have it, some days you don't, and that's okay. If you're in your child's pose, make your way up to a nice crouched position. A lot of things to note in crow pose is to be focused. So if you need to watch me for your cues beforehand and then maybe pause the video and have some play, that's fine. You don't want to be moving your head around too much to look at a screen. You want to try to stay focused and not looking directly down. Super important to look slightly in front of you, maybe near the top of the mat, just to make sure that you avoid that kind of chin tucking, tumbling motion of rolling forward. If you've never given it a go in class, this is an amazing time to have a bit of fun. It's okay if you fall out. We're going to plant our hands on our mat, find some good sturdy grip by spreading the fingertips. We'll walk our feet in super close, bend the knees, lift up onto the tippy toes, soften at the elbows, looking forward, remember. Try to bring your knees into the back of the armpits. Have a little play here. This might be where you stay, just holding it here. Bend the knees generously. Maybe you hover, tighten the belly, and start to lift the toes. Maybe not. If you've got the toes lifted, point them, squeeze the belly. You might jump in and out. It's going to get very tiring. Hold for one more breath. And maybe you take a quick rest. Oh. If you would like a couple more rounds, please feel free. I think that exhausted me for the day. You might pause the video and have a little bit more play. Otherwise, those who are in it, just come to a nice kneeling. Let's take a shoulder roll. Very challenging pose, and try not to get too frustrated with it. It is one that comes in time and with practice, which is why we're all here. We're here to learn and grow and do better, not to compare or worry about how we look in a pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Take an inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Take an exhale down to our child's pose. Drop the forehead to the mat. Rock a little side to side. Well done. Let's come up to an all fours and just make our way to this shape by pressing our hands under our shoulders, knees under hips, and we're going to roll through a couple cat-cows just to lengthen the back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, open. And exhale to round. Well done. Slowly, we're going to come near the middle of our mat and take a nice, comfortable kneeling position. Resting the hands onto the thighs, closing the eyes. If this doesn't work for you, feel free to choose a different shape. Just going to sit in a little bit of silence for a moment, having some reflection on our practice so far. Taking one more breath in. On our breath out, I want you to roll off your glutes, and I'm going to move into a tiny little bit of core work, just a little bit. You can always just hop straight on your back if you're not feeling it today. Just as our transition to come down to our backs. So we're going to take our legs out in front, pressing the feet into the earth, taking the hands behind the knees and leaning back with a nice flat straight back. Belly button's drawn into spine. We lean back and we lift up our feet to a tabletop. Already, if this is too much for you, just rest the big toes on the earth. If it's not enough, feel free to lengthen. Beautiful. Take an inhale. On the exhale, our hardest level will be arms out in front. Easiest level will be hands behind us. We're going to inhale in, lift up. Exhale, press out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Inhale up. Exhale out. Keep that going. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe you hold your dish. Maybe you lift the legs nice and high. Hold for 3, for 2, and we gently roll back on the 1. Hug the knees into the chest and rock a little side to side. Deepening the breath. Just going to take my hair out of its bun so that I can lie my head on the floor. Rocking side to side, wiggling the feet. Well done. We're going to plant our feet hip distance apart. Let the tailbone press into the earth. We're going to take an inhale, roll up our low back, mid back, and upper back, coming into our bridge, hands by your side, belly button drawn into spine. And we're going to take it up onto the tippy toes today. So really press into the toes and heels lift, and we lift our spine up. Maybe you interlace and take it underneath the back. If you want an added bonus today, maybe you lift one leg high for a couple breaths, and then maybe the other. Just a little bit of extra added play time here. You only do it if it feels good. If it's not feeling good, you just don't do it. And if wheel is in your practice and you much prefer to hang out and wheel, then please feel free. Got one more breath in. Breath out, we release, roll down. Beautiful, rock a little side to side. Let's take our second round, plant the heels down. Let's start by lifting up, low back, mid back, up back. Lifting up on tippy toes and maybe interlacing again. This might be where you stay. Otherwise, if now you want to take your wheel, turn the hands around, press the heels into the earth, and with strength, use your upper body to press and lift yourself up into your wheel. Again, only if it works for you. If it's not feeling it today, you don't take it and you hang out in your bridge. We've got one more breath in. Try not to let the knees splay out. Breath out, we release our grip and we all roll down. Well done. Take a little windshield wiper of the legs. Maybe you hug the knees into the chest. We're going to take a happy baby, reaching past our inner thighs, gripping for the outsides of the feet, and rocking side to side. Again, you might stay in your happy baby today, or I am very welcome for you to come into your shoulder stand. If you would like your shoulder stand, straighten out the legs and you might give yourself a little boost up, gripping for the lower back. And you're going to lift the feet to the sky and try to stack them over the hips. You don't want them too far forward or too far back. Really lift up onto your shoulder blades. Try to keep the neck even. And if you'd like to transition into your plow, slowly allow the legs to come back and transition. I'm just going to move a little bit further back on my back. If you're in your plow pose, maybe you stay touching the lower back, maybe hands come by the sides. Hanging out here for a couple breaths, or if death man pose is something you prefer to take, you can bend the knees, bring the knees down by the head, cradling the head. Only if that feels better than plow, or if it feels like something you're working towards. Got one more breath in. Breath out, let's come out the way we came in with control. And we lower ourselves down onto our backs. And even if you're in happy baby, we'll hug our knees to chest. Beautiful. Let's take our legs to a tabletop, arms out to a cactus shape, and take a little windshield wiper. Side to side, just holding on one side for a breath. And then transitioning to the other. beautiful work. Coming back through center. Let's elongate our legs as wide as our mat and come to our backs. Arms sway your sides. Jaw relaxes, eyebrows relax. Let's take a nice long inhale in. And a big sigh to let go. Being happy and content with our practice and our progress. Enjoying some time in Shavasana, wherever you may be, whatever time of day it is. And just being so very proud of who you are and what you have achieved today. It was an honor to guide you through today's practice. Namaste, everyone.